So there it is, one more 6985. That is the, sometimes you get tired and you forget names. Cosmic Fleet Voyager? Yes. Oh, look at that. I was right. Cosmic Fleet Voyager. Released in 1986, 400 pieces, 4 minifigs. There are no minifigs in the lot that I got, but that is quite all right, because Lord knows I have enough minifigs. And so you saw there was a little pile of pieces over here that I had to pull from my collection. Not too many. I would say 30 to 40 out of 400, minus the minifigs. So about 90% of the pieces were here. And the pieces that were here were remarkably mint. And I'll just pull it in closer because I don't have my tripod anymore. But look at the trans yellow, and all 6 trans yellow 3x4 panels or 4x3 panels. So these guys, the 45s, came out of my collection, and my collection sucks because I used all my good ones in the layout. And c'est la vie, so I am stuck with those. But the actual 4x3 panels and the cockpit and the 3x6 slope and the 2 1x4, and even in the back here, look, they are just, and the 4x12s on top. Maybe 12, maybe 10s. 4x10s on top. And even the blue, white. Most of those pieces were in the lot. I really cannot complain about that at all. I can't. It is a remarkable. It's one of my favorites. Again, most classic spaces are one of my favorites, but right up there is way up there. I'm the friendly giant today. Way up there is my other one that was in the fish tank. And for a change, I didn't bring it down to do a comparison. So if you guys missed the comparison, go find some of my old videos, right? The comparison of between a Cosmic Fleet Voyager that's quote unquote mint and a Cosmic Fleet Voyager that sat in the fish tank for over 20 years. So, a little different. I'm just happy to see it together again. If people ask how many of these do I own now, less than 10, more than 5. I don't know. I have to stop. This is getting a little ridiculous, but it was a fantastic lot, and I'm looking forward to reconstituting. I'm going to start calling it the reconstitution class. Not just the Constitution class starships, but the reconstitution class starships, Lego's ships. I'm having, and I will say this, I'm having such fun, and this is not 100%, but this is the general rule of me right now. I go on Facebook Marketplace every so often, and I look for vintage and I look for classic space, and there was a lot a few days ago that I missed out on, which is perfectly fine because I don't need them all. But I got this one, and this one was better than the other one. And I got it to reconstitute the starships. And if you want to say it, because I always like saying Constitution class starships because that's Star Trek, but I'm reconstituting the Lego classic space sets that I see in these lots. And again, this lot was sold, quote unquote, as a miscellaneous parts. They said there was no complete sets in there. And so far, they're 100% accurate because this was definitely not complete. But most of, if not 99%, the vast majority of parts, especially the important parts, were there. And I had to pull very, very few parts from my collection. And for me, basically mundane parts. The one disappointment was these 45 trans clear. It came with 2 of the blue ones out of 6, so 2 out of the two blue 45s were there, but 0 45s on the trans yellow, and that's perfectly, it happens. And 5 of the 6 of these were there. 3 of the 6 of the actual window frame was there. All the wing plates were there. The rockets, these guys were there in abundance. I actually have 2 more, and I have to figure out what sets they came from. They're there. All the rest of the trans yellow is all there. the bottom, all these were there, and they're looking mint. These were mostly there. Most of the white was there. As I say, no minifigs at all. The surprising thing is only 2 of the 6 clips were there, so I had to grab 4 clips from my collection. Some of the tools were there. Most of the tools were there. I think I had to grab this guy from my collection. That guy, I had to grab 1 wheel set from my collection. And but again, look how clear those 3x4s. I haven't seen 3x4 or 4x3 trans yellow panels that clear in forever. So, and I had the 2 4x10s were there, and they are very, very. I thought again, there was a Galaxy Explorer in here. I'm just going to show you something really, really quick because I took a picture and I talked about the miscellaneous fun parts. Now, this guy, as far as I remember, only came in 1 quote / 2 sets, and the other set was not even worth talking about. This came in the Galaxy Commander, but there aren't a lot of parts for the rest of the Galaxy Commander in here, so I'm probably not going to build that. This guy I'm going to build for sure, but this guy, I'm going to do the Strauss thing. Ta-da! Only 1, but in the end, it looks like it's a misprint too because it's really low. But I think I actually have a couple 918s in my collection where I only had 1 in a lot and it's missing the other side. So this is going to go complete one of those. 1 gray wing plate, 1 rocket cone in gray without the axle. So that probably came with this set too. No 4x6 trans yellow. And not a lot of other pieces. I mean, I got these pieces. It didn't come with the stove, the 1x4 gray with the stove pattern on it. So I am not going to rebuild or try to reconstitute a 918. I'm going to save this piece and put it in a 918 that I've already built that I'm quite sure I do not have both sides with the 918 part on it. So my next one will be this guy because it seems to have the majority of the parts but I got these guys too. And these guys didn't come in a lot of sets. They came in the Moonstalker, I think it's called, the big gray AT-AT. And I got 2 of these in here. So that's going to be fun to figure out what these came in and rebuild that set. I may rebuild this set because I got the 5x6 and the 4x6 plate with hole in it. So there is a nice planet in here. There's an M-Tron in here, and there is a here we go. One of these guys in here, Unitron, whatever. And there's a whole bunch of 2x2 tiles here like that. So I might do that. But the start, I am going to do the capital ship for Ice Planet. And the one deficiency I did notice is that 99% of the garage door pieces are missing. Not the slider pieces themselves, the 1x2 bricks and the 1x14 and 1x12 brick with the groove in it. But the trans neon orange garage door panels, none, 0 were in here. There's a few white panels in here, not in this lot here, but in the white bin. So I don't think I have any trans neon orange panels anymore for the garage door. Found a lot more of these as I was cleaning up, and that guy, and yeah, see, more of those, and lots of these guys. So I believe there's a Blacktron 2 in here somewhere, but I don't know. But the next one is Ice Planet, so look forward to that. Oh, and this is something I've never seen before, by the way, a black train rail. So this was absolutely 100% new to me. I have gray, I have blue, I have dark blay, but I've never seen a black one. So this should be pretty easy to deduce what that set, and so people are probably already posting, telling me what it is. But, so let's just, while we're talking about those pieces, let's talk about these pieces. So this is what I'm talking about. I got so many of these, so I'm going to rebuild that set next, the capital ship for Ice Planet. I got lots of these, so I'm thinking Space Police 2, do that, but I got lots of these, and just again, that, so, and this big guy, Blacktron 2, not the aerial intruder, the one that had the 2 little vehicles in it, but not too many parts for that outside of this. I did also have, and this is why I thought there was a Galaxy Commander in here. Here, let me pull it out. This guy, but there's only one, and no whites, and no wing, hardly any wing plates for white, and so I just don't want to spend. I think the vast majority of the Galaxy Commander is missing, but I'm sure it was in the lot, and so I'm not going to build one of those because I already have 5. And so yeah, I'm going to start figuring all this stuff out, and we'll see what happens. And so that's it. Set number 1 reconstituted. Very, very happy with it. Let me just move this out of the way, move that out of the way. Very, very happy with it. And I think Ice Planet's going to be next. And we'll see what happens. I hope everybody out there is doing well, staying safe, and I will talk to you soon.